and thank you for tuning into the Moonfire Lounge, where your spirit meets its flame. Today is Saturday, and Saturn is on the board. Black is the color. Well, Saturn is the planet. Black is on the board. It's the color. Grounded in truth. We had some truth yesterday that maybe people didn't want to hear, but I love when the cards are honest and like want to tell you what's going on, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's a whole bunch of cards. I was going to take it if it was one, but that's a whole bunch of cards. So let's see what this Saturday has to bring. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. I hope you had an amazing week. I hope those who is finding love, let me know. If the person, people who are stuff with the projects at the job, let me know. What's the thing that you jumped head first for? All these good things, and the energy this week is amazing. So let's go for it. It says, go within and find your inner peace. Problems resolve when you listen to your inner self. So that's a big thing, and I also been seeing that in the last 3 weeks, that your intuition is everything. And I think at the top of the week, Monday, I think I said the same thing, that you should go with what you feel, because a lot of times we get on the internet, we follow 1,001 people, they tell us 1,001 things, and then we go with everything. We get so confused, and if you are confused that there's confusion, then that means that it's not for you, because what resonates with your spirit. I don't know if you ever had a conversation with somebody and you have to tell them a truth, like you have to tell them something, let's say about themselves, and the way they react is so crazy, like they want to fight you and everything. That's because you touched their spirit. Whether they received it in the flesh and whether they accept it in the flesh, their spirit knew, because the way they reacted to you tells you. And sometimes that's what people need to look at. How am I reacting to this situation? How is this conversation making me feel, think, act, whatever? Because that's your higher self telling you, hey, this is not for me, this is for you. Things like that. So you have to keep that in mind. It says life is too short. Focus on what you can achieve, not on what you haven't. So this again is telling me that you're in a state of being in the past a little bit, and you need to come forward. You need to come forward. Your past is just that. You are standing where you are right now because you're past. And if you feel like you're in hell, that's because I feel like you're holding on. Now, some people are in situations that they can't get out of right now. That's the truth of this world. There's things that people are trapped in and things that they can't release from, but in all actuality, at the same time, you can, because you have to, the manifestation is in you. So if you believe that one day I will not be in this spot, in this place anymore, you will be there. But that has to be a constant belief. That has to be your everything. Like if you're able to close your eyes, because some people have sleepless nights and all type of stuff, but every time you think about your future, you can feel it, taste it, in it, embody it, you will get there, and you can do it. I believe that anybody can do it if they really, really want to. And that's why it's so hard with sometimes, because even when you're dealing with people and trying to help them and things like that, do they really want it? Because people will come to you and say they want something different, but they really don't, It says, do not live in the past. Oh my God. So that's what I'm telling you. Look forward to the future and rejoice in the journey ahead. I mean, the card is talking to y'all like somebody is stuck. Somebody is trying to hold on to something instead of looking at where you're standing right now. I would not be in this house. I would not be at this job. I would not be in this place if I didn't go through the things that I went through. And I feel like who I'm talking to, I really feel like I'm not talking to people that's in a bad situation. I really feel like I'm talking to somebody who's in a good situation, but bringing the darkness with them, like bringing the negativity with them, because it's almost like I can't believe it. And because I'm here, I'm scared it's going to get taken away. And that's an honest feeling. And that's what you need to be honest. Like, you know what? I never thought I was going to get here. I'm here now, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let somebody take it away. And this is coming to mind too. So a lot of times people grind so hard because of that, but they don't appreciate what they're grinding for because of that. So they like, I'm never going to be broke again. So every minute of the day, every hour, every second, they're working at making money, but they really not appreciating the money. Even when they spending it and taking some family trips and different things like that, they're not appreciating the money because they're so scared to go back that it's working against them. Now, some people will be like, well, yeah, that's the food that fuels you. That's what keeps you going. Yes, if you can eat it properly. When you have heart pain because you chewed so fast and swallowed it, you didn't even get to enjoy the food. You got a beautiful plate in front of you and you scarf it down in 15 seconds, and then your chest hurt because you ate it so fast you didn't even remember what the chicken tastes like with the the salmon tastes like with the rice. You didn't even taste it. So what they're asking you, what Spirit is saying is look at the plate. Say, give awe to the colors on the plate. Smell the food. Remember that smell. So when you somewhere, it brings back a memory. Take each bite, chew it slowly, and let it savor on your tongue, and just take every taste bud and let it just sit on your tongue and just take it in, and then swallow slowly and let that's what they want you to do. They want you to go through a good digestion of what is happening right now. And I feel like that's how you're going to appreciate it. So yes, we don't want to be poor again. We don't want to be homeless again. We don't want to be taken advantage of us, somebody touching us, putting their hands on us, things like that. We don't want to go back there. But if that's your whole entire makeup, you're never going to enjoy life. And I know that's hard to hear. It's like, you don't understand what I've been through. You over here telling me this, but you're, like I said, and nobody knows what I've been through. You don't know where I've been at. So it can't be your whole entire life, because if it is, you won't enjoy life. And it's you still stuck in the past, whether you know it or not. And so being unstuck is appreciating the life that you have right now. Appreciate everything, the life that you lived and the life that you have now. Appreciate the death to the old you and the birth to the new you. It says, believe in your own inner power. You have what it takes to achieve your goal. I mean, the cards always speak clearly. And you are a powerful person. There's no misunderstanding that you came far. There's no one questioning, and even if they are, they're doing that on purpose just to confuse you, because ain't nobody questioning where you came from and where you've been. And the people who don't know your story don't need to, because I feel like when it's time for you to tell your story and who you tell it to, those are the people that it's going to impact the most. And sometimes even it's the people that's going to impact you the most, because even those people who took your story and used it against you, it's here to impact you, it's to teach you. Not everybody is meant to hear. I have a thing that I always say: I don't mess with anything that's not my assignment. And you can say, assignment, what the hell do you mean? I used to try to help everybody if you needed me, but now I only deal with people that's my assignment. So certain things could be happening to people, and some people could think I'm so cruel because I'm not moving or feeling sorry or like reacting like everybody else is reacting. And it's because that person is not my assignment. I'm not drawn. Nothing in my spirit is saying that I should be dealing with this person, that I should be part of this journey that they're on. Now, they might still come to me and talk to me, and I'll deal with that in the moment, but I don't attach myself to what they're going through anymore, which I used to do in the past, because they're not my assignment. And maybe that's something you could take on. If it's not your assignment, meaning, because here's the thing. When you're meant to speak to somebody, they're going to hear you. There's people who call me and be like, when we were little, you said this to me. I don't remember always saying it, but they'd be like, you said this and this and that. And it's stuck with that person. And it's stuck with that person because that was the word for their spirit. That was for them. And so there will be things that will show you that there's that connection, and we're supposed to have that conversation. Especially, I love those conversations that just come out of nowhere. That's just out of just nothing prompted it. We just having this conversation. So yeah, if it's not your assignment, take your hands off. That's for somebody. Maybe you digging into somebody's business that you're not supposed to. Take your hands off. Mind your business. It's not your plight. It's not your thing. Okay, so. Again, thank you for tuning into the Moonfire Lounge, where your spirit meets its flame.